Terry, Saturday away to Buxton, and we must now reproduce that great form that we showed against Fylde on Tuesday night.
Yeah, we hope so. Obviously, it's capped off a fantastic month, hasn't it? And the performances seem to be getting better and better each game as we've went through the month. But obviously, without a doubt, Tuesday night, not just because we won the game, the performance, I think I spoke to you after the game, all the lads that got on the pitch, you couldn't fault any of them. It was a really top team effort, squad effort. But we'll have to do that again if we're to get anything over, because we go to Buxton, who are a good footballing side, similar to Fylde. So yeah, it'll be a real tough test, but we're in a real good place at the moment.
Yeah, the win the other night against Fylde's given everybody a huge lift, haven't they? But we've got to try and forget about Telford and what's at stake in that. We're concentrating on the league. We want to get up the table.
Telford's not even in my mind, so that's without a doubt. Telford will not start till Sunday. We set out the league. We really want to get a push to try to get in amongst them playoffs. Like I said, we've started August tough. We've had tough fixtures in the league, but the last 3 or 4 fixtures that we've had, and like I've just repeated before, we're unbeaten in September. We've had a great Tuesday night at the start, beat Marine away, and we finished it with Tuesday night and the last Tuesday of the month with Fylde. 3 wins, 3 draws in the month. The draws against 2 tough opponents in the league, Hereford and Chester. So yeah, we're in good form, but without a doubt, we want to get points. The whole point of the league, we want to give the fans something to shout about at the top end of the table this year.
Yeah. And Buxton will be tough opponents. They have been while you've been with us. We lost their last season against them, although we did beat Farsley on that pitch. But Buxton, they've beaten us as well before you came along. So they're going to be tough opponents on that 3G pitch.
Yeah, they're tough, but we have beaten them before. We beat them in the trophy. Yeah. So, but yeah, they're a good young footballing team. Manager likes to play good football. Take me out of him, recruits well. He recruits mainly a lot of young lads, lots of them coming out of the academies who, play into a good style of football. They'll press hard on what we've seen. But like I said, we go in with confidence. We've looked at them. We'll give them every respect because they are a good footballing side, but there's areas where we think we can get at them, and that's what the big plan will be. It'll be all about us. How do we put our game plan into action to try to get 3 points, worst case scenario, at least come back unbeaten.
From a personnel point of view, it was great to have plenty of subs to choose from the other night. It was also good to see Matty Cornish back on the subs bench.
Yeah, well, look at that. It's no coincidence that September's became better and better, because if you look at the squad, it's a lot of the lads have started to come back that we didn't have. And to win any game of football nowadays, because of the 5 sub rule, you really need a strong bench. So when you get halfway through second halves or first halves, if things aren't going well, you need to be able to turn around to your bench and think, nothing's going to change. And that also means when we've got the full squad, everybody's got to be at it every week. The form kind of drop because they realise there's such a strong personnel waiting to get on. So yeah, we're in a decent place at the minute. Matty's not quite there. We put him on the bench for mainly a 6th sub because we thought if we get extra time, we thought ahead. Could he give Widges 10 minutes? He'll train the night. The plan was always, I think, Peterborough Sports. However, it's not Peterborough Sports anymore. It's a cup game because we really want to get him. He'll train the night and that'll be his first real full training session. But yeah, he'll be in amongst it. And like you said, Alfie's going to train tonight for the first time, very lightly, but he's in amongst the lads. So yeah, it's really getting good, the squad now, and hopefully, touch wood, we don't end up with any more like long term and a lot of injuries which we've had lately.
Yeah. Do you feel as if the pieces in the jigsaw are starting to come together a little bit?
Oh, we're playing well. Like I said, we think we put a good squad together. Each week we get better. We always look at how we can get better, and the lads have went out, different games that we've had, different strategies we've put into place, and they're pulling it off at the minute, and long may that continue.